Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today we have Machamp in Generation 2. Now, Machamp is a very good Pokemon. In fact, it is one of those Pokemon that makes you really start wondering why people make fun of fighting types. Now, the reason why is Machamp has a relatively solid special defensive. Normally it's 65 in Generation 1. It is 85 here in Generation 2, which is very nice considering it has a pretty bad weakness to all psychic types. The only concern I have here is that our speed is 55, and as you guys know, I play Shinies only, and Shinies only means that I will have 10 DVs in speed, and therefore my Pokemon will not be very fast. However, I'm curious if medium slow will actually kind of give my Pokemon more of a speed boost than I'm thinking. Because normally with a Pokemon with this like 55 speed, I'm kind of have to worry about Morty. But with 55 speed and medium slow, I'm starting to think I might arrive to Morty around like level 22, level 23. And there's a pretty good chance that I might actually just already be able to outspeed everything except for Gengar. So I'm looking forward to that. Another reason why I'm looking forward to Machamp here is 130 attack is just ludicrous, and it's great. I won't really be able to rely on fighting moves very much. Unfortunately, fighting is still bad offensively in general. I do get access to the best fighting move in the game, Cross Chop, but unfortunately at 80% accuracy, it's kind of like more powerful submission without the damage to yourself, but it's still not great, unfortunately. But the only downside here is that we have normal, fighting, and ground as our offensive attack types. We get a lot of pretty decent special attacks like Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and Fire Punch here, and Thief if you want to consider that one too. Unfortunately, those moves are going to have their place and time in the run, but they're probably not going to be used outside of those places. Those places being Fire Punch for Jasmine, and Ice Punch for Lance. So I'll mostly be relying on physical moves here. And I'm sure you guys have probably seen enough runs where you start to realize that even if a move like Ice Punch is super effective on an opponent's Pokemon, it really needs to be double super effective to be good. Because if you multiply our special attack by 2, you get 130. So in order to essentially be as good as just a normal physical attack like Return, you really need a little bit more than just 2 times power. So yeah, that's why I bring up Fire Punch and Ice Punch are those 2 specific battles, because those 2 specific battles have 4 times weaknesses that we can exploit and actually do very well. Now, my other concern here is for Red. I don't know how many members of his team we're going to outspeed. And even with a move like Meditate, I don't really think we're going to have a problem being able to defeat his entire team. But there might be a reliance on the Quick Claw if it's just impossible to get by certain team members. Like Espeon, there's a pretty good chance that Espeon will probably only use Psychic. The Gen 2 AI likes to go for the knockout when it has the knockout. So I feel like if this were any other Pokemon, Espeon would have an equal chance of using Reflect. But unfortunately, there probably isn't. It's just probably not going to happen. He's probably only going to use Psychic. But you know, that's why we play the run. We find this stuff out, and we hope we can beat expectations. Anyways, if anybody in chat wants to put up our first nickname, that would be great. We're about to go ahead and get started. Gonna swap over. And as you can see in the bottom right, our hidden power is Dragon, because I've already set my DVs as shiny. So you know I'm not cheating. We got 15, 10, 10, 10. So actually we're gonna have even more physical attack than you would expect. All right, let me go ahead and start the vertical stream. All right, hello everybody on the vertical stream. If you like to go over the stats and moveset, make sure to check out the horizontal stream. For now, we're gonna go ahead and actually get started with the run right away. So give me one moment here to change the frame and all that. All right, and we've got our nickname in chat. Our nickname will be Hulk for this first run. So that'll be interesting. Because this is a regular run and not a backport run, I don't start the timer until after I have nicknamed and given my opponent or given myself the egg move. It is kind of a rule that I started with like over 2 years ago now. So it's just a rule that I probably wouldn't do now, but unfortunately, because I started it, all the runs have to be run this way. As you can see, tech speed is fast because this is a normal run and not a backport run. All right. Well, it's good to know that the moveset shows up on the right side of the screen. All right. Move 4 here is going to be meditate. All right. And we'll go ahead and heal here. Get PP. All right. And start a run. All right, so this run is going to be pretty sweet. My only concern here is that we only have low kick until, quite frankly, a really long time. Like, I actually wasn't aware. Like, I looked at the moveset just now, and like we get karate chop at 15, but karate chop is basically just low kick with better accuracy. So I guess we're going to be relying on the fighting move for a long time. I was just checking the moveset out to see if we managed to get Swift, and it looks like we do not. Well, we do get Headbutt, so it's not like we're going to be stuck with low kick forever, but we will have to beat everything with just low kick and 20 PP. So anything can happen when you have a 90% accurate move. You can just miss all of a sudden out of nowhere. So I would not count my chickens before they hatch here. But this medium slow group is freaking awesome. We're already level 7 and we battled like 3 wild Pokemon. It's great. You really don't get that medium slow effect very often. Medium slow is kind of a rare XP group. I'm really used to basically just slow and medium fast. Oops. So that's why it's going to be really interesting to monitor my speed. The important number to monitor is 51. We really, really want to hit 51 speed. 51 is the speed that we will outspeed Haunter on Morty's team. So at the very least, we'll be able to outspeed basically everything on Morty's team except for the Gengar, which was probably going to be unavoidable outspeeding it in general. The Gengar also has Hypnosis and Dream Eater, and there's absolutely zero chance that we survive a Dream Eater. So this is also going to be one of those rare runs where I will actually go ahead and get the Mint Berry, because falling asleep might as well be equivalent to death or a faint or a reset, because the moment we fall asleep, we're gonna go down to Dream Eater, the first Dream Eater. Like some of these other Pokemon, I'll just go right into Morty, and you know what, if I get hit by the Hypnosis, so be it. I just go right into him again, and that's usually because I can survive 1, maybe 2 Dream Eaters. So, you know, I have a chance of waking up mid-battle, and so it's not as big a deal. But yeah, with this one, we're not even gonna survive one. So there's no point. No point in taking the risk. Ooh, nice crit. Ooh, nice knockout without a crit. All right, well, with Barry and basically full HP, we will try. I'm not expecting good things to happen here. Okay, that was great. Flinch. Did anybody know that low kick has a flinch chance? I certainly didn't. I mean, to be fair, it's not like how very many Pokemon learn low kick, so it's not like people get the opportunity to use it very often. But maybe you guys already knew it from future games. But like, how in the world do we get the flinch off a low kick? I didn't even know that was possible. Well, it was great. Unfortunately for run 2, I'm not really sure how that's gonna help me, because now I don't know if I can survive a peck, or I mean a gust or not. Oh, I don't know why I just battled that wild Zubat. Obviously, I didn't need to. I'm kind of used to battling the wild Pokemon. Although I would really like to see a Bellsprout, if possible. Oh no, not Tail Whip. Whatever shall I do? Level 13 already. Absolutely crazy. Alright, normally I wouldn't heal in this Pokemon Center, but I actually think I might need my PP back. Darn. Area 91. I don't know how many people should even understand what 4chan is, let alone name their Pokemon that. Oh, 4chan. I don't use 4chan, but I know of its existence thanks to Reddit. I really like the green text on Reddit from 4chan. I wouldn't dare use that website though. Oh, looky there, Karate Chop. Interesting. So you're telling me low kick has a chance of flinch in Gen 1 as well? I had no clue. All right, so I'm gonna go with the more accurate Karate Chop. Even though the low kick does have the chance of flinch, I would much. Oh. How do I beat the rival? I don't learn. Oh, I have to use Mud Slap. Okay. Might as well go ahead and teach that now then. You're right there, Boss KO. You were so close to giving me that epiphany moment. How dare you? Oh, wow. We got the crit. Nice. I was about to say, how dare you survive off of Leech Life? Another crit. Well, no 3-shot Zubats for me. I see, Mariah. That makes sense. I know there's a chart based on weight. It's kind of like Flail, but it's like based on weight. It double resists fighting moves. That's funny. How dare you try and supersonic me? That's not cool. If I recall, the fight boosting move is the black belt, and that can only be attained in the dark no. I know exactly where it is. Don't nobody say it. Nobody say it. I know exactly where it is. It's Mount Mortar. No, wait. Yeah, Mount Mortar, all the way in the top left. The top left of the most top left. The guy actually gives you a Hitmon top as well. Not Hitmon top. No. The dang it. The unevolved form of Hitmon top. The wow, why can't I remember the name? The first evolution of the Hitmons. Tyrogue, yeah. Oh, that was close. I almost didn't set up my meditates. Can you imagine going into Scyther without my meditates set up? Crazy. Seismic toss? You know what? Did they fix seismic toss hitting ghosts in Gen 2? I don't know, Mariah. I don't think I needed to save if I didn't. Meditate basically guarantees the outcome. They did fix it. Oh, that's unfortunate. That would be hilarious to seismic toss a ghost. All right, we're gonna have dig this run, so I'm only gonna grab 4 escape ropes. Interesting. So my overlay still showed the power for seismic toss. So if they fixed it in Gen 2, I might have to message MVF about that. Oddish? Nice. Oh, the Oddish had 19 HP. That's unfortunate. This Psyduck, however, has 24 HP. Only a 65% chance to go on the ball. That's interesting. I'm too high of a level, guys. Just too high of a level. I'm suffering from my own success. I thought I'd be 22 by the time I got to Ekritique. I'm going to be way higher than that. Wow, Psyduck's kind of rare. The fact that I saw 2 Psyduck is a little crazy. Oops. Well, it's a good thing that Seismic Toss is not affected by Meditate. Well. I guess we don't need a Krabby now, do we? That worked out. All right, we'll definitely be grabbing the charcoal and the headbutt. I mean, I think you should be able to suplex a ghost, don't you? I just tried to go on the bike. That's funny. I already forgot what this item was. I think it's a super potion. It is. Okay. Thank you. We'll go ahead and teach that immediately since Seismic Toss is basically dead to us. Not really sure when I'm going to be using Mud Slap either, but Mud Slap's not dead to me yet. All right, I don't really see myself teaching Thunder Punch. I'm only mentioning this because I'm not sure if I can afford everything. All right. Bye-bye Fury Cutter. Bye-bye Charcoal. Oh, I can't afford all three. Okay. Well, I guess I don't have to make any decisions then. Although I might have been able to come back later and have had the whole 150. Because we're leveling up so fast, I might have actually have had the 150 friendship if I just did it later. That's something to fix on run 2. Normally, medium fast and slow Pokemon in general level up so slowly that by the time I have already beaten Whitney, I still don't have 150 friendship. But if you take a look at our overlay on the right side of the card, that little 140, that is our friendship. Oh, sorry for missing your comment there, RJ Deadpool. Isn't there a way to play as Lucario or any other ones in gold and silver for backboards? I mean, Speed would have to manually add Lucario to the game. But luckily for you, when I know I keep on bringing up this channel member thing over and over again, but when you do become a channel member, for Speed the first time, for me it has to be 3 months, but you can get a backport requested and Speed will play it. But more importantly, since you care about Lucario specifically, he will put it in the folder and you'll be able to do the IPS patch that I mentioned. I know it's, if you don't know how IPS patch works, it's kind of scary, but we do have a guide on the we do have a guide with a handwritten, or like a written Word document on how to install IPS patches, like what program to use and how to install it. So it really does make it very simple that anybody can use. So if you specifically only want Lucario once and you don't need to do it anymore, then it's probably worth the $3 to you for Speed, because it's gonna take 3 months for you to get a backport from me. And like I said, it's already written down on how the IPS patch work. It's very, very simple. Like, it's so simple that even your parents can actually use it. It's like, I don't know how to make it more simple. Essentially, you have a ROM, which, I mean, you know, you can pretty much just Google, you know, Pokemon Blue ROM, and you'll be able to download Pokemon Blue ROM or Crystal or whatever. And there's a website that has it, and you have the IPS file that you get from Speed's what do you call it, Google Doc. So you have the ROM, you have the IPS file. There's a program called IPS Patcher, and this program, you just select the ROM, you select the IPS patch, and it puts them together. And it really is that simple. It's grab column A, grab column B, puts them together, boom. You have exactly what I'm playing right now. I mean, not this one, because this one's just Machamp. So like anybody can just play Machamp. But if I were playing a backport right now, you would be able to play a backport. You'd be playing the same ROM as me if I were playing a backport right now. So it's very simple. Remember when I said getting to Ekritique we were going to be like level 22? I wasn't too far off. All right. I'm about to hold up because I really don't want to battle Voltorb guy. Booyah. Okay. Oh, did I ever grab the Quick Claw? I don't think I did. I guess we don't really need the Quick Claw. Oh, I do. It's in the inventory. Nice. Nice. It's not like the Quick Claw is super helpful, but there are a lot of Pokemon that will outspeed us soon. Also, remember what I said about being 51 speed? We are not 51 speed. So Maybe after the kimono girls, we might hit 51 speed. After the kimono girls and the rival. And if that doesn't work, we'll hit the 51 the required 51 speed when we go pick up the mint berry. There's a few trainers along the way. Oh, I didn't heal. I literally went in the Pokemon Center and then walked out. That's funny. Foresight. I guess the game had the foresight to be like, you can't hit ghosts. Luckily for me, I got dig. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just teach dig. This is basically my final moveset up until Jasmine and Lance. Now that I think about it, though, I'm gonna have to go grab some more headbutt TMs, and I should probably not teach return until after Lance. The headbutt TMs will be for after each major battle. Although, let's be honest, I might end up needing return for Gyarados on Lance's team. But we'll see. Oh, by the way, I think everybody who was involved in the over 9,000 is still here. Let's see, who was I mentioning this to? Was it Andrew Palmer, I think? Actually, I don't think Andrew Palmer's here. Okay, we'll wait. Because I think Andrew Palmer was especially invested in the over 9,000 thing. I have great news for me and not Andrew. I was right. I love being right. I said it wasn't over 9,000, it was over 8,000, and I was right. I literally found it. Like, not a clip on YouTube or anything like that that could support somebody else or support my theory. I actually found it from the actual Dragon Ball Z Kai. Like, I literally went to the episode and I found it. The actual line, the over 8,000 line. And I took a picture of it. The important thing was that I told everybody it was over 8,000. Nobody, well, I don't want to say nobody believed me, but a lot of people know the meme from over 9,000. And quite frankly, everybody is right. It does say over 9,000, but that's the original. And also, it's a different version. There are multiple versions of Dragon Ball Z Kai, and one of the versions of Dragon Ball Z Kai says 9,000. So it is hard to point out if you didn't have it yourself. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna walk right up to Morty and try at 55 speed then, because apparently I didn't decide to go get the mint berry. But the important thing, I was right. It was over 8,000. I was not crazy. Miss. Oh my god, I got a quick claw. Did anybody see that? I mean, it used mean look, so it really didn't matter, but I got the quick claw. I remembered the line specifically because I remember it was before the they threw away the scanners, and Goku was just got to the battle and he was fighting Nappa and Goku was just powering up, and that's when he's like, this thing's busted, it's over 8,000 or something, like, or close. No, like he got more and more powerful, and then he's like, oh, 6,000, 7,000, it's over 8,000, something close to that. And then like afterwards he says this thing's busted, and I think he throws it to the ground. But I remembered it because I had watched it like literally like less than a month ago, like two weeks ago or so. Actually, today I was watching one of my favorite parts of the entire series. I really like the beginning of the Boo saga. But before Boo, every single thing before Boo, I love. I just love the fact that they all entered the tournament. I love Gohan going to school. I love so much about that. It's like everything that's not DBZ in DBZ, I loved. Don't get me wrong, I love the big battles and whatnot, but I just love people being real, like them being really strong in a mundane society. The Boo saga is definitely the one that I've probably watched the least. I would love to say that the Frieza saga is probably the one I watched the most, but quite frankly, I think the Frieza saga is just the longest. Like I have so many memories as a kid watching the Frieza saga. Like every single episode that was on cable was the Frieza saga, just over and over and over, because there's literally like a freaking 100 episodes of the Frieza saga. Because apparently they kept on making episodes as it was being written, and therefore they just had to start making stuff up until the actual like main plot points were getting written. Oh, come on. Seismic toss. Okay. But anyways, I would definitely say that I like Cell Saga a lot. I like the progression of the Cell Saga, like him starting out weak and then getting stronger, and then eating more people, then getting stronger, then eating the androids and getting stronger. I like it. I like progression. I like progression a lot. I actually like I like Dragon Ball a lot more than Dragon Ball Z, because in Dragon Ball you can just like you can visually watch him get stronger, and you're like, yep, that makes sense. And then you like, you know, he gets to Korin's place, and then he gets you know, he gets faster because of, you know, the cat guy, you know, being fast as a cat and whatnot. And you just can physically be like, yeah, if I did that, I'd get faster and stronger too. And it made perfect sense. And I just love Dragon Ball. The progression, I think, is like perfect. Man, this has been a breeze. This has been exactly the same. This is going exactly the way I thought it would in my head. That everything would just be 1 to 2 shot, and I wouldn't have to worry about anything. Until, of course, we get to Jasmine. Actually, interestingly enough, interestingly enough, I have not considered the fact that I could just use some meditates and not even try Fire Punch. It's not like I have a weakness to steel. I could probably amass a few turns and just meditate up. I can easily one-shot the Magnemites. Set up a few meditates while taking some Iron Tails. Not even need Fire Punch. That way I can keep my headbutt without having to go pick up another headbutt TM. KPI. I don't know if you agree with this statement, but I think in every single saga, Vegeta's the bad guy. Every single one of them. Vegeta is actually the main villain. He causes every single problem. And in the first saga, he is the problem. Did I just say no to Vital Throw? Vital Throw is 70 power? Ah, I just said no to that. Darn it. Oh well. I didn't look up. I just assumed Vital Throw was a weak move. Dang it. I don't even know why I bother with Dig. I mean, Headbutt's definitely going to be the strongest. I don't know, KPI. I don't know if I can agree with that. He causes the problems, and then Goku has to clean up the messes. So think about it, all right? In Saga 1, obviously he's the big bad, so obviously he's the problem. So that's a given. Saga 2 for Frieza, at one point he is strong enough to defeat Frieza, and he lets Frieza like change form and become stronger than him again. Like he purposely did the oh shoot me and Dende is gonna heal me thing, and then he becomes stronger than Frieza for a little bit, and then he just lets Frieza get stronger and stronger. And then in the Cell Saga, he purposely lets Cell, I mean, Cell was beaten, and he purposely let Cell eat Android 18, so that way he could, you know, be perfect. That, I mean, that's a given right there, that like he caused the problem. And then I think in Buu Saga, I mean, I haven't rewatched the Buu Saga recently because I'm currently in the Buu Saga, but if I recall, Vegeta joins the bad team, not on his own free will, but if I recall, if Vegeta didn't have an evil heart, he couldn't have been taken over by that Diablo guy. I can't remember what his name is. And then if he had a pure heart like all of the other Saiyans, they would have just went over there. They would have killed Babidi before Buu even got resurrected. So I mean, Vegeta is the main antagonist of every single saga. I mean, he either is directly the problem or indirectly the problem for every single saga. Oh, not to mention that in the Frieza saga, he actually was still a bad guy, like completely just straight up a bad guy. I mean, he straight up destroyed an entire village of Namekians because he was still a bad guy. But that's the thing. He usually causes the enemies to become so strong that only Goku or Gohan are able to defeat them. So, quite frankly, I don't know if he makes up for it or not. In fact, he just straight up he becomes stronger than the enemy. Then the enemy, because of him, becomes stronger than him, and then he's just like, you know, There's nothing I can do about this. I'm defeated. Don't get me wrong. Vegeta's actually my favorite character. I really like Vegeta. I really love his arrogance and bravado. Oh my god, did I really just do that? Well, it's not like I had to do like a gym puzzle or anything. I think the word was machismo. I like his machismo. What? No way. That's just... Why did nobody say I skipped this? Wow, that's just real embarrassing. Well, that's gonna be some time to save and run too, I guess. Okay, well, that's even more embarrassing. He became tame. I mean, how many people could really tame him other than Bulma? I mean, he's a dick and she's an even bigger dick. Yeah. All right, so karate chop, meditate. I don't know, 2 times? Maybe 1 time. That took a lot of damage. Ah. Okay, well, that was close. 1 time would have been fine. Quite frankly, 0 times might have been fine, but I just need to do more than half. I don't have to do... I just need to do more than half. One meditate would have been fine. I'm starting to wonder if I even need Ice Punch, because if I'm thinking this through correctly, I could take first of all, first turn is going to be on Lance is going to be the Rain Dance. So I can use a meditate on turn 1. And I'm pretty sure a 1-turn meditate return will knock out Gyarados with a 1 meditate return. After that, I mean, I don't know if 1 meditate's gonna be strong enough to knock out the rest of the Pokemon on Lance's team. But as soon as I get to Aerodactyl or Charizard, I could set up a 2nd meditate. The real question is, when does he when will he throw out Aerodactyl or Charizard? Because sometimes he throws out the Aerodactyl 2nd. He doesn't generally throw out the Charizard early though. Like he'll usually purposely throw out the first 2 Dragonites before he'll throw out the Charizard. I don't know why he does this, but Charizard is like indefinitely like the 4th Pokemon on his team. The 4th or the 6th. He generally doesn't throw it out in slot 2, or nor does he ever throw it out in slot 5. Oops, wrong move. I meant to switch it to Karate Chop there and click the wrong button. So yeah, we'll probably learn how the battle with Lance is gonna go this time, this run, and then next run we'll probably be able to just first try Lance. Wow. Okay. Also, it feels like Headbutt has really outlived its usefulness. Okay. Vital Throw is 70 power with 10 PP. Cross Chop is at 43. Interesting. I guess that makes Vital Throw the most consistent fighting move in the game. And I said no. That's unfortunate. Plus, it's got a little infinite thing near the accuracy, so I guess Vital Throw can't miss either, which is something I didn't know either. Oh, right. He could throw it Charizard early because of the wing attack on Charizard. That makes sense. Okay, so I got one headbutt, one dig. Okay, so I need to ether those up. Ether, headbutt, ether, dig, ocean, save. To be fair to Vegeta during the Frieza saga, the Ginyu Force would have killed Gohan and Krillin without Vegeta. This is true. This is true. They were really like that really thick one, the like the real muscly one in the first group of 3. He was really laying down the smackdown on Gohan. Yeah, that's right. You try that on me. John, I mean, a lot of them are to blame for a lot of reasons in all the sagas, but Vegeta is directly to blame for all of them. Like there's a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas, but Vegeta just straight up is the cause of a lot of problems. Which is fine. I mean, I like him. He's, what do you call it? Like Venom. You know how Venom is like an evil character in the Marvel series? Like Venom is a bad good guy. You know, he's not, I mean, he's a bad guy because he eats people, but I mean, he's a good guy because he doesn't like eat good people. I mean, he's still pretty bad, but you get my point. I mean, he's not the worst. I don't know if cross chop is even the right choice here. It's got really low PP. It doesn't have a lot of good matchups. Plus, my other moves that I'm relying on also don't have good PP. Headbutt and Dig are also notoriously kind of low PP moves. I would have Return if I picked it up. I mean, I can pick it up after this current section. I guess this is one of the rare circumstances where I can actually play this in the order that both Speed and Scott play it, and right after this current spot right here, I can go and pick up the TMs while I'm in the building. Just in case. I don't think you can dig out of that building. Wait, well, of course you can dig out of the building. I dig out of the building literally every single run. Can you dig out of the top floors, or is it only the basement you can dig out of? I've never really attempted to dig out because generally you get dig after your or your trip here the first time, so you don't generally have access to dig. Oh, not my defense. So you're saying I should have used cross chop. Oh well. All right, 3 digs. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and teach return. I'm gonna grab the pink bow. I think our power level will have increased pretty significantly with those 2 additions. Worst case scenario, I can get rid of cross chop for ice punch in the league if it doesn't work out. What am I doing? Oh, right. I really don't like walking around that guy. Walking around that guy is really hard. So I just opt for the water, and the chance of water encounter is kind of low, so I kind of went in at the wrong angle. Which forced me to be in the water for extra steps. Alright, don't need the never melt ice. I will grab the PP up though. Oh look, I can take a protein. I guess I'll grab this protein. Interesting. We have done basically we've done like minimum battles to this point so heavily that I can take that protein. Also, I never use the protein in the, what's it called? The rocket hideout, so that explains why. The run is going okay, Area 91. By okay, I mean it's going perfectly. Like there are absolutely no problems. There aren't even close battles. Everything is just we just demolish everything. Look at that gall on that Seadra to survive a hit from our return. Does it not know who it's facing? I mean, we're like a demon of destruction. Everything we punch gets ground to dust. Apparently, except Seadra. Okay. Now, can we knock out this Dragonair? It's 1 level lower than Claire's Dragonair. Okay. Gives me enough confidence to at least save. I do have the Paralyzed Cure Berry, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. Perfect. I might use the Paralyzed Cure Berry on Lance. And then like I said, I'll do 1 meditate on Gyarados. And then, oh, really? You got a critical hit, huh? So 1 meditate on Gyarados. Then if he does throw out the Dragonite second, then we can technically use another meditate because it will obviously go for Thunder Wave first, and the Paralyzed Cure Berry will get us an extra turn. And I'm insanely confident that with 2 Meditates, we should easily be able to knock out a Dragonite. A lot of Pokemon, like even bad ones, can knock out a Dragonite with 2 being +2, because Return usually does more than half. Okay, well, that's the more time save on front 2. These girls are literally the worst. They're beyond bad. They just should not exist. Ah, yes. I accidentally clicked the wrong answer. It's a good thing that old guy gave us the little freebie there. Unfortunately, that means our Dratini won't have extreme speed, but joke's on him. We don't even need a Dratini because we've got Psyduck. All right, I'm still gonna grab the rare candies. I don't think I'm gonna need them, but there is a chance I will need them for red for speed purposes on Pikachu, because if I get hit by Charm on Pikachu, I could easily lose to Pikachu, so it might be relatively vital to outspeed Pikachu. Crap. Outspeeding Pikachu might be too much of a task. If I recall, Pikachu's got like 156 speed, and I am absolutely nowhere near 156 speed. I don't know why I just did that. That was supposed to be me teaching Waterfall. Just in case I accidentally battle something, I had no returns left. I don't plan on battling anything on the route, but, you know, you'd absolutely never know. That Bulbasaur girl can really get the best of anybody. Nice. My new trick for getting around the Bulbasaur girl is actually the same trick that I yell at people on Holy Moly. It's like a mini golf thing on Hulu. It's like really big mini golf with after like in between the hole you have to do a little stunt, or like you have to do a little thing, and if you don't, you get a stroke penalty. Anyways, one of the things is a pendulum, and the thing about the pendulum is that the key to the pendulum is not trying to avoid the pendulum. I mean, obviously you want to avoid the pendulum, but what you do, and by pendulum I mean windmill. There's like a windmill, but it's basically a pendulum, you know, because that's kind of how a windmill works. But my point is that you want to actually run in to the windmill, because it goes so fast. The moment you directly run into the windmill, that will be the moment the windmill is not there in front of you. If you try and time up the windmill, then you've already lost, because that means the moment you time up the being in between the blades of the windmill is when the windmill moves, and you're actually timing up your demise. Like you're timing up the blade to hit you. So you actually want to run directly into the windmill, because it moves so fast that you by the time you move into it, you will be in between the two blades. I don't even remember what got me into that conversation, but yeah, go ahead head first. All right, Will. Not much Will's gonna be able to do. Our Pokemon is just on another level compared to Will. Oh no, not Leech Seed. Okay, I see what you're doing there. Trying to curse so my returns won't knock you out. Unfortunately, curse only gets you so far, buddy. You actually have to start attacking at some point. I didn't heal. Guess we'll see if that matters. Nice. Knocking out Ariados is not an easy task. Ariados is one of those Pokemon that really loves to survive. Ow. Oh my god. How did I miss? Oh, double team. Got it. You lived? Interesting. That was a lot closer than I expected, but to be fair, I did go in damaged already. All right, well, the first Hitmontop always uses Dig. So I'm going to go ahead and meditate. I'm faster, so I'm going to meditate twice. Okay, I'm just going to do the full meditate. You saw how little damage that did. Yep. Okay, Mach Punch, sure. Yeah, your Machamp has nothing on me. Not my 787 power Machamp. Okay. This one I'm a little worried about, but this is why we kept Cross Chop. Perfect. It's literally the only reason I kept a fighting move. And this is the reason why I upgraded to Earthquake over Dig. Obviously for the more power too, but like just because I knew I would need it for the Gengar. Even though there's a 20% chance to miss, I'll take the lower power of Earthquake over the annoying chance to miss. All right, full restore. All right, let's go for it. All right, let's go with the plan A, which is meditate. All right, Rain Dance, now a return. As expected, it went down. Aerodactyl's next. Okay. Meditate. All right, from here, I think I should be able to knock out everything in one hit. He threw out Charizard third, which is actually quite odd for him. He doesn't generally throw out Charizard third. It's usually after the Gyarados and 2 Dragonites. Or last. So, as it currently sits, literally nothing is hard. Don't even need Ice Punch. Don't even need Fire Punch. Just straight up can destroy everything. At the moment, I'm not even sure how I can even save time on run 2. Obviously, there are those 2 optional trainer battles. I mean, that's like 30 seconds, but I'm not sure if saving 30 seconds is worth it. I'm sure we'll run into a problem at red, and that will cause us to require the second run. Sir, why are you even on this boat if you have such weak Pokemon? Don't you know this is a boat that goes to a region that has incredibly powerful Pokemon that just aren't incredibly powerful for some reason? All right. How many people can we have? Oh my god, we avoided that guy. That's awesome. If we avoid Skip Bloom Girl in like first try red, I really don't know how we could possibly save any time on this run. This might be like the first run where I just like don't do a second run if we once again skip Bloom Girl, that Jump Left Girl. Whatever, she's got a million names. And then also first try red. Heck, I don't even remember the last time I got a zero reset run. Was it? No, Mewtwo had resets. I'm not sure if I've ever had a zero reset run that wasn't a backport. It's rare. And this run has absolutely no problematic Pokemon so far. I will put off Sabrina. I don't know how much speed Alakazam has, but I do know that the Alakazam in this game has, I think, a little bit more speed than the Alakazam in Gen 1. And the Alakazam in Gen 1 has 115 speed, and we have 112. So, we're right there on the cusp of being able to outspeed that Alakazam, but I'm not taking any risks. So I'm just going to delay Sabrina. I'm not going to like delay her super far, but I mean, I'll do her after like Misty. Because that's still a delay. Even if it's a small delay. This is the one battle I'm too chicken for. And I think it's for the right reason. There's a very real chance I easily lose that battle. Why did I use Earthquake? It's weaker than Return. Speaking of weaker than Return, I was about to say we can change to... Darn it. Okay, well, it's certainly not a perfect run. But seriously, if we get a zero reset run, I'm not really sure if I should consider doing a second. I mean, I feel like all I have to do is just outspeed in red, which, you know, is not happening. But I think there's a good chance that if I use Quick Claw and get kind of lucky, I could easily win. I don't think the leftovers will help at all. I think this Pokemon is basically at a risk of being one-shot or doing a one-shot on Red's Pokemon. I still need a Pokemon to set up on Red's team. And unfortunately, that Pokemon's going to be Snorlax. Which means that I have to have rest. Because Snorlax will obviously hit me with a Body Slam and paralyze me at some point. So I do need to get rid of a move. Luckily, everybody knows that Earthquake sucks against Red. So we'll obviously teach over Earthquake for rest. And we'll go in there with Return and Cross Chop. And Quick Claw. Heck, right now we don't even outspeed Surge's Electrodes at 125 speed. I'll put them as off as long as I can, though. I'll make sure to pay attention to Sabrina. I genuinely don't know what any of her Pokemon speed are, because I just don't pay attention. But I know Surge's speed because it's pretty important to be able to knock out the Electrodes, because if you don't knock out the Electrodes, then they start their whole double teaming, and once they use double team, then they use Thunder Zap Cannon, and when they hit you with Zap Cannon, it is a real nightmare to beat Surge. Crap. I don't generally think I need to save. I'm just saving as like a real precaution here. All right. Well, there's not much Golduck can do, even with Psychic there. One Meditate should get me past Lapras. Lapras was the only one I was even a little bit worried about. Although now that I think about it, Cross Chop will easily destroy Lapras. But has the 20% chance to miss, and I'm not willing to take that risk. Okay. I will do Surge, and then I'll do. Yeah, I'm definitely scared of the Espeon. I'll do Surge, and then I'll do Sabrina. Oops. I don't want to delay Sabrina too long. All right, 120 speed. I mean, that's fine, I guess. So Electrode's gonna outspeed, use Double Team, and because Double Team blows, I'm obviously just gonna knock it out. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. We got one miss. Double Team really does suck at this game. So weird. It's so weird. It's not even like they reduced the percentage very much, but it's just so bad. And I don't understand why. I mean, yeah, they reduced the percent, but I mean, they didn't reduce it by a lot, but it's so bad in this game. Maybe it works properly in this game, and it's actually like broken in Gen 1. Like the percentage that it's supposed to do is like twice as high. You know, I expected some difficulties. At the very moment, we're gonna absolutely crush the under 130. I'm gonna make under 130 look like a laughable estimate. I was like, there's a lot of good Pokemon here in the 130 range. Probably belongs over there, considering how bad of a Red Espeon matchup it'll have against Red. Yeah, true. We might have to get a Quick Claw on Red, but we will see. We will certainly see. We have done more damage than I have expected on most of the Pokemon in this game, so it would not shock me if we were to knock out the and I did mention that we do have 85 special, and it's only a single weakness to psychic. There is a pretty strong chance we survive the attack, but obviously we don't outspeed the rest of the members of Red's team, and any one attack will knock us out. Even with leftovers, I'm pretty sure it would end up that way. But I'm gonna give it one leftovers attempt because I think leftovers has the highest luck probability. Like when you don't know how the battle's gonna go, leftovers gives you the highest probability of winning. Like if we go in with Quick Claw from the very beginning, we don't know if just having a little bit more HP would have led me to win. Hold on. 115 was what we need for Espeon. All right. What about Alakazam? 129 for Alakazam, but it used Reflect. Hyper Potion. Okay. Well, that's good to know. We're never outspeeding the Alakazam. Got it. Right, up, up, down. All right. Now we're heading over to Brock. Dang. So as far as Tennessee is concerned, Tennessee's a real wild card team. They're like the Cardinals in the NFL. You do not want to face the Cardinals when the Cardinals are having a good night. But the low end of the Cardinals is pretty bad. So we don't know what kind of Tennessee we're going to face. We could be facing really, really good Tennessee, in which like we have a really good chance of losing. But Tennessee equally has a really bad side as well. So that is not something I like. I do not like inconsistencies. I really like when you have a team that's like genuinely just like good all of the time. And that is not Ohio State right now. Ohio State can play down to the worst competition. They can play up to the best competition. And I do not like that. Our team is... It's not a team I can be proud of this year, unfortunately. We could easily lose Tennessee. I don't think we'll lose, but we easily could. But it's next week, not this week. I didn't want to get hit by wing attack, so I just attacked right out of the gate. Okay, well, it needs a recharge turn, so I figured I'd meditate once. Oh, it took in sunlight? Perfect. Thank you. Arcanine has extreme speed. Didn't use extreme speed, though, so we're good with there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cross chop. Just because Rhydon has so much defense. So that was legitimately the first hard battle we've had. I easily could have lost that one, and that is the only battle I could say this whole run so far that I could have lost. Everybody else, I feel like I could easily have beaten. Like, look at this. We're on pace for Mew right now. Well, not on pace for Mew. Obviously, Mew is 111 finish time. But I mean, we're right. Like we're doing Mew good right now. That's how good this run is. Obviously, Mew had a lot more one shots than this run, or than Machamp had. But you know, it's Mew. All right, this is going really well. If you guys noticed there, I actually went 2 steps to the in one direction, and I know that because of the repel counter. All right, rest over earthquake, and I really want to get this first try victory, so I'm gonna use all the rare candies immediately. If I get this first try victory, I don't even think I need a second try. All right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just start setting up immediately. All right, so I have 148 speed. It's not the best, but it'll do. Oh, that sucks. Well, we didn't get a first try victory. That's unfortunate. It was close, though. I definitely think that last Thunder on Pikachu didn't have to knock us out. Okay, why are the Thunders doing more damage all of a sudden? Aw, I got fully paralyzed. Okay, well, let's just not do any setup. Let's see how it goes. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. All right, well, let's go back to the... Really? Really, Pikachu? Why are you charming me? Are you realizing that I'm not going for the full setup? Is that why you're hitting me with the charms all of a sudden? Then the most accurate Pikachu in the world decided to miss a bunch of times. That's interesting. All right, let's see. So Espeon's got 180 speed. There's absolutely zero chance we outspeed it. Okay, as I expected, we did survive, but we survived at what cost? Right. Okay, well, everything that I confirmed happened. So, okay, I don't know why I'm finishing that up. All right, we need a quick claw. It's unfortunate that we need the quick claw. I also don't know how many setups we need. I'm gonna go ahead and assume +3. Oh my god, a crit and paralysis? That was insane. Aw. Oh look, I got a quick claw rest. That's funny. Okay, I think I can probably one-shot sweep the whole team with +3. So I guess the first thing is I need this charm to like miss, and like, you know, this Pikachu to stop doing major damage. All right, come on, quick claw. Nope. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's just go ahead and just not quick claw. Let's just see how much a non-quick claw or non-powered up meditate does. Okay, we need at least one. We need at least +1. Cool. Okay, so not only do we need +1, we also need Espeon, or we also need Pikachu to miss. Like, I need to be at full HP for the Espeon, which is just, it's just not happening. Yeah, so this is hard. Interesting. It's not like we learned quick attack either, or anything like that. I feel like our defense is probably good enough to the point where I could probably survive a wing attack, no problem, from Charizard. Oh, darn it. Okay, well, I guess if I was gonna get a quick claw, it doesn't really matter if I'm paralyzed or not. Darn it. Okay. It really just doesn't matter what my HP is. If I'm not paralyzed, I should just not rest. It's just a waste of time. Okay, well, I am paralyzed and I'm now -1. I'm not gonna bother using rest until I'm at the +1 though. That's just obvious. I just... Okay. All right, quick claw, quick claw, quick claw, quick claw. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, Charizard's next. Oh, I got a second quick claw. Nice. All right. Meditate. Amnesia, sure. Body slam. Oh, that body slam did a lot more damage than I was expecting. Oh god. Why does that body slam do so much more damage than I anticipated? Okay, at least he didn't set up the sun. Okay, he did set up the sun and I got a quick... Oh, I did not get a quick claw. I'm just faster in general. Okay, well, 120.51. That was unfortunately like a 8-minute red? No, it was a 7-minute red. Okay, so if I were to I mean, obviously I'm gonna do a second run. But out of curiosity, where would this put on the leaderboard? At 120.51. 120.51 would put this right there behind Alakazam. Wow. Furret, that is a really, really hard time to beat. Man, Furret is amazing. You really don't know how strong Furret is until you realize that it got a 113 with 6 resets. Trying to think, how do I improve this run? How do I improve red battle? Everybody else was easy. How do I improve red? The really annoying dripping noise. Hold on. It's probably the ice maker. Not much I can do. Yeah, Dust Yankee outspeeding the Espeon is basically impossible. Curse wouldn't really help. Because I already have Meditate, so the defense increase would help for surviving body slams to be able to rest on the Snorlax, but it really wouldn't help at all in general. Protect would help if I wasn't trying to quick claw. All right, well, let me just look over every move. Dynamic out. Headbutt. Headbutt's an interesting prospect. That would add a flinch on top of... Oh, no. The headbutt requires me to go first. Never mind. That wouldn't help. The whole point is to go first. No, hidden power is always dragon. That's not gonna help. Snore? But no, that only does something for Pikachu. And quite frankly, that might actually end up having us accidentally defeat the Pikachu. Mud Slap would require me to go first. That defeats the purpose. So the answer is no. There is no better option. There is not a single move that will help me in this matchup. Ironically, Curse would make everything more consistent past Snorlax, though. But that's not worth it. I made the right move for rest. I did not end up using cross chop at all. Does Vital Throw do anything? I mean, other than just being a 70 power move, does it improve anything in any way? Pokemon Vital Throw. I've never really used Vital Throw, and I think it's probably only on a few Pokemon, so probably doesn't do a lot. All right, Vital Throw deals damage, and it is a decreased priority move. Oh. Oh, that's bad. No, I don't want a decreased priority move. I guess keeping Karate Chop was the right move then. Thought it was the wrong move, ended up being the right move. Interesting. I don't think Protect's gonna help either. I assume that nobody in chat came up with the strategy either. Yeah, there's not much we can do to improve red. And red was the only hard matchup. Blue was a little bit difficult. But I think that's just because we didn't use one meditate on the Pidgeot. I don't even think like we picked up basically all of the candies. Apparently I missed one. I don't know where it was, but I had 9 candies instead of 10. Oh, we missed the Whirl Islands candy. Right. We'll never pick that one up. That makes sense. Sleep Talk is the literal only move that I could do anything differently. I mean, I guess if I'm already asleep, it's better than nothing. And really, the only bad case scenario is if Sleep Talk uses Return the first turn I'm asleep, because then I'll be asleep the very next turn. And if I go against Espeon and I use Sleep Talk again and it doesn't use Return, then we're in a problem. But if Sleep Talk uses any of my other moves other than Return, then I'll wake up on the very next turn and then I can just manually pick Return instead. Okay, I guess that's it. It's just the only answer is Sleep Talk and Quick Claw. All right. I guess that's our strat then. Ugh. All right. I will prepare myself to add meditate to my moves list. as we're starting. Nickname. It doesn't appear anybody's going to be able to get the nickname out fast enough. It's okay. I got one. This guy's the dude. He's the big dude. He's the... Alright, and, oh, I need to refresh. Alright, meditate. Save. There we are. And we start our timer as we talk to Pokeball guy. Alright, well, the beginning of this run was not fun because we only have low kick, and when we get to that bug gym, everything is, well, everything resists, which is not fun. We were also, was it level 7 or 8 going into the flying gym for the first time? Okay, well, we're not battling a Spinnerack, that's for sure. I'll battle anything else. Ugh, sorry. I'm not used to being up this late. Normally I take a nap after work. The last 2 streams for the 10 p.m. streams, so, but today I didn't sleep at all. Today I was actually moving files to my my external hard drive because my normal hard drive wasn't really getting full, but every time I clicked the videos folder, it was loading quite slowly. So I figured it was about time to start moving files to my external hard drive. Because I save every stream. Oh, that's unfortunate. Apparently, there was one that was completely missing. Apparently, the Gen 2 backport for Blacephalon, I just don't have. It just disappeared. I'll have to re-download it off of YouTube, which will be lower quality. Oh, I wonder if I had, what do you call it? Internet issues that stream. That might be possible. Although, to be fair, when I have internet issues, it still keeps recording because the recording doesn't require internet. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be level 10 just from all the wild Pokemon. Unfortunately, that will probably have cost us at least 30 seconds, 45 seconds on its own just from really bad encounter luck. Okay, well, at least we got Bellsprout. It's not all bad. Interesting. Did I miss a low kick at some point? Oh well. The last time I got a flinch on Falconer's Pidgeotto, I imagine we will not get that lucky and we will take the full force of a gust. Oh, I got a dreaded miss. That's unfortunate. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay. No, absolutely not. That was ridiculous. No, we're restarting. With the simple fact that I battled so many wild encounters at the beginning, and then on top of that, I miss a 10 or a 90% accurate move 4 times without a mud slap. No way. I'm not. I refuse to believe. I refuse to continue a run like that. That was insanity. It went fine all the way up to red, John. Red certainly confirmed our fears that Espeon was the scariest Pokemon ever. I just had to restart this second run because I had some really bad wild encounter luck, like a lot of wild encounters, like over a level more wild encounters. All right, and fresh. Meditate. There we go. Heal up. And start our timer. Okay. This guy's got all the brawn. Unfortunately, he was not given all the brain. Now the question was he given any of the speed? Also, John, the reason why I reset was I missed low kick 4 times on the Pidgeotto and 1 time on the Pidgey on Falconer. Basically a 90% accurate move. Let's see. That means I went 2 for 7. A 90% accurate move went 2 for 7. Unbelievable. Yeah, so on the bright side, it pretty much all but confirms that Falconer is extraordinarily easy. He won't use mud slap, so it's not really that big of an issue. Did I talk to I don't know if I just talked to him. Did I just talk to Professor Oak or Elm? I hope I did. Otherwise, I'll have to restart again. Okay, I did. Good. It's become such a second nature at some point that I just forget if I've done it or not. On the bright side, we're not going to be level 10 entering the gym this time. That was pretty insane. All right. I don't know if 13 PP is enough to defeat the whole gym, but I'm not willing to take that risk. Oh, that's great. I missed, causing me to lose my my berry. Literally could not have missed in a worse situation other than Pidgeotto, because this Pidgey doesn't have Gust. Good. Okay, one miss. All right, I can accept one miss. That's fine. Still, I've used low kick in this entire gym 9 times, and I missed twice. Not, I mean, it's not 90% accurate, but it's like 75. Maybe some of the luck was coming around again, because the first run, I don't know if we really missed any low kicks at all. It was quite accurate the first run. Okay, come on, wild encounters, please let me move. Oh my god. At the very least, can you give me a Bellsprout? No? Okay. Thanks for nothing. I don't know how in the world I just avoided that guy so many times. I screwed that up so badly. For once, though, this guy is not even a little bit hard, so I guess that's fine. I think Swift actually would be pretty decent if I could learn it. Okay, so normally I would consider healing here because I've got 10 PP, but I am about to learn Karate Chop, so I don't really need to heal. And Karate Chop will be my main fighting move for a very long time. Ugh. I used to meditate just because I remember these battles taking quite a long time, especially this trainer with 2 Zubats. So I think one meditate will make these 3 hit battles turn into possibly well, 2 hit battles at least, or 1. That's good. That's why I use 2 meditates, to make them 1-shots instead of 3. Oh wow, that did a lot less than I was expecting, but luckily Kurt heals us, so it's not a big deal. I just noticed we did not pick up the full heal. That could really bite me in the butt. Yeah, so these battles, They were real slog. So I will definitely start off with a meditate. Just to speed things up a little bit. Still poisoned. Dang. I was like, okay, well, plus I got poisoned last time, so I was like, okay, well, you know, I'll do my best to avoid the poison this time. It's fine. Luckily, Bugsy can't really do much to us at all. Some may even say we resist bug moves, wink wink. Take a look at the resist under the bottom part of the card. Look at the little bug symbol there. Oh, I still need to teach Mud Slap. All right, and this is just so we can hit the Ghastly. All right. I don't really know if we needed that heal or not, but better to be safe than sorry, I guess. Oh, wow. That did a lot more than I expected. How dare you try and poison powder me? Yay, I got a crit. High crit rate. Finally coming in handy. Looks like no Bellsprout this run. Eight. Followed by 4. I just tried to use the bike. No avail. You, my friend, are not an Oddish or a Psyduck. Oh, I don't have Seismic Toss this time. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to catch it at full HP then. Darn it. I figured 20 power would have given me a chance. Come on, Oddish. Don't be shy. Okay, come on. When I'm walking the Farfetch'd around, I see a lot more Oddish than this. A Paris. Wow. Of course we didn't catch the Paris. Why not? Of course, 60% means nothing. Okay. Unfortunately, we do not have very many Pokeballs left now for Krabby. If I recall, I needed every potion last run. So we're not picking up any of the punches, I guess, this time. Since they're basically not needed at all. Really seems like a lot of Pokemon resist fighting moves. Very unfortunate. It literally cracks me up every time I see the little metal Pikachu in the top right. I forget what generation we got the super nerd sprite from, but it's very funny. It's like one. I think I just got a 1. That first question, do you want to take the quiz, sometimes throws me off. Nice. So I really think that I'm doing that wrong. So I think what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to go through here the Scott way, which is through the grass, and then just go to the dig TM and then teleport. That seems like the fastest way, I would imagine. I'm not really worried. Last time she got 2 stomp flinches and I still won. Yep. Oh wow, we're at 150 power already. Our friendship. Nice. That'll save some time. I will teach that after Chuck, I guess. Right now, Headbutt still has more power. Crap. Dang it. At least Magmar guy. It's not Voltorb guy. Voltorb guy is real bad XP. Oh! Bummer. Oh, not much you can do about Voltorb guy, unfortunately. It is what it is. So last time I was able to defeat the Kimono Girls Espeon in one shot. Never even got a chance to attack me. Oh, that is just, that's embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Okay, girl, stand still. I'm already embarrassed enough. And the Sudowoodo just kept on shaking. I guess I never noticed that if you click A on Sudowoodo and you don't have the squirt bottle, it initiates a shake. All right, so we're not at 51 speed yet. We But I think after the Kimono Girls and the Rival, I should definitely hit 51. Also, the guy used, uh, the gym leader used Foresight last time. Or not Foresight, Mean Look last time instead of Hypnosis. So that was pretty lucky on our part. Nice crit. Crit absolutely mattered last time it survived. Okay, well, after this battle and the Rival, we need to level up one time, which is perfect because it looks like we will absolutely level up one time. Oh, good. This one only has 47 speed. That was actually a little closer than I thought. Nice flinch. All right, well, we got our 51 speed. That's all we cared about. In fact, we are more than happy because we actually still have a few more levels to go. Possibly 2 more levels based on the Ghastlies and the Haunters we're about to face. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna make it to 29. As much as I love to face the next trainer has got 2 Haunters and a Ghastly, and that will not go well for us with 2 digs. Okay. I can't believe it, just how many times I failed there. That's a little crazy. Okay, I was wrong. Apparently it's 2 Ghastlies and 1 Haunter, not the other way around. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, we got a quick claw, and it was in fact a hypnosis this time. Very lucky. Yes, I know. I like bikes. Ah. Battle another optional trainer. That's unfortunate. I've been 1 space off so bad this run, especially in that Morty's gym. All right, please have dig, not one shot. Thank you. I needed the best luck possible for my lure ball and 2 Pokeballs. 3 Pokeballs. Thank you. Okay, well, at least that takes one worry off my chest. I don't have to go back and get a great ball and then find another Krabby. So it's nice to get a first try Krabby on top of not having to run out of Pokeballs. Yes, this run is going way better. We're currently at 0 resets, John, and everything is going according to plan for the most part. I did battle 1 extra trainer by accident, but last time I battled 3 trainers by accident, including the one that I battled this time. Not counting spinners, of course. Spinners are random, and there's not much I can do to combat spinners. All right, perfect. Didn't really mess around with that bag, so at least that's good. Didn't hit that optional spinner, so that's good. Oh, the most important thing that I screwed up last time was this stupid secret potion. I can't believe I forgot it last time. Absolutely nuts. Okay, according to my overlay, when I was in the overworld, apparently return is stronger than headbutt now. If I could teach return, it would be 4 power higher than headbutt. That was the wrong move. That was supposed to be meditate. I apparently moved it at some point. Nice flinch. I'll keep headbutt until after this battle with Chuck. The flinch is relatively good. Like, I don't really think it's gonna do much. Last time I did not one-shot the primate, so this time I'll use 1 meditate. Last time you also got a critical hit surf, which is probably not going to happen this time. Oh, he'll just get a critical hit karate chop. That makes sense. Mind reader, perfect. Take that. Okay, stuttered a little bit there with the bag, but that's fine. I don't typically grab that max potion. It's not really out of the way. It's just I don't like going down and then having to go around a little bit. All right, so last time I accidentally walked into the rocket section without doing the whole lance part. So let's actually fly to Lake Rage. Actually do the battle here. The Gyarados first. They know to Vital Throw because apparently it's a second attack move, and That's just useless. We'll never ever need a second attack move. Why does that even exist? Oh, right. Now we can teach return. So it says 86 will be the power on return. Sweet. I'll take the 1-turn move Karate Chop over the 2-turn move Dig, even if it's got a little bit less power, because one shot is one shot. Oh, hello, Lance. You're going to heal me? Perfect. I could probably just go ahead and move return to the top slot now. So last time I did not use the PP up on anything, so this time I'll just go ahead and PP up return, because basically once we taught return last time, we pretty much never stopped using return. I know that protein probably doesn't matter, but we were able to use the protein in Ice Cave, so it means we had room for a protein. We do so few battles that the protein was perfectly fine to take. Plus, we do not one-shot the Espeon. It requires one meditate, so you know, a little bit extra power can't hurt. I rubbed my nose because I assumed once you open the door they run into you, but clearly you had to move a little bit. Yeah, we're not gonna be messing around with other moves for the most part. Oh wow, I got a quick claw there on Electrode. I was like, how in the world did I hit Electrode first? I was like, you know, it is a pretty low level. And then I looked at the speed and I'm at 70, it's at 71. Or well, the last one's at 71, this one's at 73. Nice. All right, so cross chop's at 43. So question is, do we even bother teaching cross chop? Like, I pretty much never really used it. Then again, at least it was stronger than return. So it's like I always had a move that was stronger than return to fall back on. Plus, they just don't have another move. I guess I've talked myself into cross chop. Even if I only used it like a few times, like, it was worth it the few times I did use it. Just because right now return has like replaced karate chop in like every single way. So at this point, at least cross chop was more powerful than return, and therefore like at least it had a place on my move set. All right, so we agreed one meditate was perfect. We don't need 2 meditates. We just need to be able to do more than half. Although, because we're going to learn cross chop at 43, I want to make sure to use up every single karate chop I possibly can. Because it's literally you use it or you lose it situation. So I guess as long as it's not resisted, we'll use karate chop. Unfortunately, it's resisted by a lot of Pokemon in here. Although it is going to be nice to have return instead of headbutt this time. Because headbutt was had 15 PP. Of course, you used harden. You're able to predict my move. So the rocket at the top of the tower, I was not able to one-shot him with any move last time, so I guess the correct strat would be to start with a meditate and risk being hit by smokescreen, because they're all 2 shots anyways, so it's not really a risk when they're a 2 shot anyways. Oh, I got hit by the smoke screen anyways. Okay, well, I knocked out the Weezing with Dig, so I mean, at least I'm happy. Oh, poison on the very last Pokemon because of a miss. Not great. It definitely seems like even if Double Team is kind of like nerfed, Smokescreen doesn't feel nerfed, even though it is basically the same thing. I tried to go through the gap. That is now 2 optional trainers. 2 completely avoidable optional trainers. At least that one had 1 Pokemon. Well, last time Headbutt did not knock out Golbat, so good to know that Return can. Interesting use of Shadow Ball instead of Curse. All right, well, we're 42 and a half, so we've got 15 Karate Chops left. I might as well just use them. I know these trainers coming up, some of them still resist Karate Chop, but again, you use it or you lose it. Plus, they're pretty low level. That hurt. Alrighty then. There we are. We have Cross Chop now. Even though I don't want it, I have it. Yeah, unfortunately, this part is just complete Stews-ville. All right. Max Ether. Just use it immediately. I wonder how much time we're actually saving by one-shotting stuff instead of two-shotting them. Just because Return is so much more powerful than Headbutt. Alright, so I will grab Sleep Talk, which is right here. Not that I think it would make any sort of difference. But who knows? Might also help on Snorlax too, because I did sleep on Snorlax. Yeah, it's good to know that none of these battles are particularly hard all the way up to red, so... Or, well, blue. All the way up to blue. Don't have to do a lot of thinking, just kind of spam Return. Kind of, it's the way it works, I guess. Alright, so, no need for Quick Claw anymore. Power up Return, a little bit extra. Pink Bow. What do you mean you rated? I wasn't aware you were currently streaming, Speed. I literally set up my my current stream to raid into you. Your stream says 10 p or said 10 p.m. Yeah, but your stream said 10 p.m. Heck, even when I set it to raid you, it said 10 p.m. I mean, I'm grateful for it. It also explains the low numbers I had. People were watching your stream then. Well, we have a lot of viewers in common, so makes sense. I also didn't see Annie, so I imagine Annie was at your stream today. Interesting. Yeah, mine says I have a... I'm currently at a high of 11, but mostly just concurrent of 8. Okay, so TP up. I'm just going to immediately use that on return. Yeah, so Speed, since you weren't here for the first run, I'll let you know right now that Machamp is truly a perfect Pokemon. It has absolutely no problems with any matchup, all the way up to blue. Everybody is easy, all the way up to blue. Heck, you don't even need Fire Punch or Thunder Punch, which is what I mentioned to you before the stream. I thought I was going to grab Fire Punch and Thunder Punch. You don't even need them. You could just use Meditate. Meditate is just it. You just have to pick and choose where you meditate. And like, for instance, when we get to Lance, I just meditate once on Gyarados, and then I meditate once on the second Pokemon, which I think is Aerodactyl, and from there it's just smooth sailing. And from Jasmine, I basically just use meditate once on the Steelix, and that makes me do about 3/4. So even if she does use a hyper potion, it doesn't matter. I tried to use 2 meditates on the first run though, and 2 meditates on the first run led to doing like 95% damage. So 1 meditate was perfectly fine. Heck, 0 might have worked, but I wasn't willing to take the risk of 0. Last run, I also made the... Oh, come on. Made the idiotic mistake of not having the secret potion. Oh, yeah. I'm not doing Pyukumuku until one of us gets that $100 donation. I'm definitely putting my foot down on that one. A Pokemon that can't directly attack and that requires basically poison to knock out every single Pokemon in the game. Yeah, I need some incentive to do that Pokemon. I am not doing Pyukumuku without like heck, a $50 donation might work, but it really it might need to be 100. It's gonna be like a 6-hour run, maybe more. I don't know what Pyukumuku's weaknesses are, but if it has any 4 times weaknesses, it might literally be one of the worst Pokemon ever. Well, we don't know that. We don't know that. If it has any 4 times weaknesses, it might be worse than Ditto. Oh, okay, so it's pure water. Okay, so it literally can't be worse than Ditto, but that's fine. I got another PP up on me. Dying to use it. Every single rare candy mattered because one meditate still made 0 meditates did not knock out Espeon. I don't know why I just used that, but that's fine. All right, we don't plan on battling any trainers here, so I don't need to heal. I'm really bad at getting past that girl, so I'm happy I got past her. Dang it. Oh, I swear to God she was looking left. I don't understand how I got past her. I'm not going to complain, but I swear she was looking my direction. All right, now that I've got 2 things in the bag, I can now do bag-related stuff. There we go. Speed, you'll also notice that I still have cross chop, and it's only because if cross chop is super effective, I'll use it. Not on like Sneasel there, but like in the future, like cross chop is basically kind of a dead move. There is no better move. There's just no better move than cross chop to replace cross chop with. I know, KPI. I know, right? She was definitely looking left. If only I had the ability to rewind. Like you guys. We could have a 9th floor situation going on where if you go by them fast enough, they won't be looking there. Okay, yeah, I knew that Executor was going to live. It used Leech Seed last time. Oh no. The reflect really scared me right there. I knew that Slowbro was going to be a bad matchup. I didn't know when it would stop cursing. Turns out it would stop cursing. A pretty good point for it to stop cursing. I also really like how Koga here, I can knock out the first 2 Pokemon in 1 hit. It's unfortunate I can't knock out Golbat or Crobat in 1 hit. It takes an extraordinary Pokemon to be able to knock out Crobat in 1 hit. I could knock out Fortress in 1 hit last time, so made sure to go with the 1 Meditate this time. It also guarantees the Muck, which I don't know if Muck is a guarantee, but you know, better safe than sorry. Not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother here. Our strat is consistent. Our strat is 6 meditates immediately because Dig does nothing. Then I don't even need to worry about counter or anything like that. which it appears that Hitmonchan doesn't even have counter anymore, which is good. And for the first time in a very long time, you don't need to actually worry about Karen at all, because Cross Chop, it's got 80% accuracy, so I mean there's a little bit to worry about, but Cross Chop can actually knock out Umbreon. Oh wow. That Vileplume died last time, so that was a range. Interesting. I must have had the Quick Claw on last time, because I don't remember being slower than that Gengar last time, which, I mean, of course I'm slower than a Gengar. It's a Gengar. Okay. Max Elixir. I guess we don't need the Paralyzed Cure this time. Pinkable will probably just be better. Alright, so like I said, we are going Meditate on turn 1 because it's going to use Rain Dance. And knock it out. Alright, second Pokemon was Aerodactyl. Meditate. And Cross Chop. Oh god, a Cross Chop missed. That did not happen last time. We got our first reset of the run. That's unfortunate. It was an Aerodactyl crit wing attack after a Cross Chop miss. Something that is very unlikely. Two things that went correct, that went properly for the opponent and not good for me. All right, I'm actually just gonna see if Cross Chop knocks it out without the second Meditate. Okay, well I got a crit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get that second one set up now. And the reason why I need two Meditates is because I've played enough Pokemon to know that Dragonite for most Pokemon is slightly more than half with return. So even though we have a significantly higher attack stat, like that just means that like maybe with no Meditates we would do 3/4 at the best. So with two Meditates, it all but guarantees the one shot. One Meditate is probably real iffy. I'm not willing to take the risk of being in a gray zone. You know, if the way I have to get a reset is by a Cross Chop miss followed by a wing attack crit, I think I'm cool with that. That is two things that went very well for the opponent and not for me. Plus, this isn't even Gen 1 where the crit is like a higher. The opponent just got a crit. All right, so as we learned last time, we will never be able to outspeed Alakazam because it has 129 speed, and that's just not happening unless I were to rare candy. But we did learn that the Espeon on her team has 115 speed. So at the very least, we should not battle Sabrina until at least 115 speed has been achieved. And at that point, it just goes down to Alakazam luck. Last time it used Reflect, so that was really lucky for us, but you never know what she'll use this time. I wonder how close we can get to that 113 ferret time. I feel like we're making pretty good time right now. My overworlding has been pretty good this second run, despite the 2 accidental trainers. We've ignored enough spinners to the point where I can say that we're above average luck as far as like time wasted. Oh wow, missed sleep powder. That was lucky. Okay, still don't have we don't have more than 115. So Sabrina will not be our next gym leader. I know, it's crazy. I'm so used to doing Sabrina right now, but we just don't have the speed. Do I need cross chop for red? No. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea, Speed. First term charm is very problematic. Unfortunately, charm won't, or protect won't help for anything else in the red battle. I was the thing that I came up with was sleep talk on the Pikachu, but that was mostly to counteract the first turn charm. But here's the thing, we can survive a psychic from Espeon. The problem is we have to be at full HP, so we can't take damage from Espeon. We just can't take damage from Espeon. So I was thinking if I do sleep talk, then I might be able to knock out Pikachu in the sleep, and then I can get to Espeon and maybe sleep talk a return. But that's probably that's pushing it. Like, I don't think I should do that. Regardless, what I'm saying is all outcomes suck. Every outcome suck. The only outcome that is good basically goes down to a Pikachu missed Thunder, because we have to set up one meditate. We need to set up one stinking meditate, and unfortunately that makes it us basically require Thunder Miss, because we have to go into Espeon at full HP. If we don't go into Espeon at full HP, then we die. And here's the thing, even if we do take a hit from Espeon, it mostly goes down to the Quick Claw. Like, we just have to we have to get a Quick Claw. And the reason why is the Pokemon right after Espeon is Charizard, and Charizard's wing attack, even though it does probably, I don't know, between a third and a fourth, or a fourth and a third, that's still a lot. You can't recover enough with leftovers, so you can't use leftovers to just tank the hit from Espeon, because tanking a hit from Espeon was a good idea, but unfortunately you can't take the hit from Espeon and the next hit from Charizard. And since Charizard outspeeds, rest is not an option either. Well, rest is an option, but it's not an option for Charizard. Because trust me, rest is 100% necessary. Rest might be the MVP move of the entire battle with Red. I have to use rest on basically every single Pokemon. Except for Espeon. No. No, no, no. No. No, 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 no. That scared the crap out of me. I can't stand when she uses strats like Confusion. Last time I used one meditate, and that she didn't even get a hit. Overworlding is good. Last time we forgot the card as well. Didn't forget it this time. Unfortunately, we don't have 125 speed, which is required to outspeed Electrode. But it is what it is. Because we don't have 125 speed, and because basically I think most of his Pokemon have some sort of paralysis move. Let's see, Thunder Wave. I guess Electabuzz doesn't have one. Interesting. No, I guess I'm only thinking of the Magneton. I guess it's because the Magneton survives a lot, and Magneton guaranteed a Zap Cannon. Yep. Okay, well, Sabrina it is. Oh, sorry. No, not yet. Not yet. Sabrina at the next fly point. Dang it. Not yet. The next time we use fly, we'll go to Sabrina. I don't know why I just did that. I turned left too early. We are currently approaching Mew time. Mew got a 111. We're still quite a ways away from 111, but just the fact that we're in the range of Mew is insane. The problem is relying on Quick Claw as your strat for red is going to require resets. There's just nothing I can do. But we got 120 last time, so whatever happens, we're gonna beat that. At least I hope. It's too bad there's absolutely zero chance we could ever get to 129 speed. I guess I could put off Sabrina until after Brock. There's no harm in doing that. Again, doesn't really make a difference because the Alakazam is 129 speed and there's zero chance we get to 129. Dang it. I battled this trainer last time too. I wonder if I should consider putting on the Quick Claw now. At least the Quick Claw technically gives me another out for Sabrina. And Blue. I'm not entirely certain the leftovers mattered for Blue, but I did almost lose to Blue, and that was with leftovers. Without leftovers, maybe I would have lost. Who am I kidding? Yeah, without leftovers, I probably would have lost. I'm going to go back to leftovers after Sabrina and after Blue. We'll keep Quick Claw on for now for Sabrina. Wow, look how close I am. I'm so close to 129. That's so unfortunate. I could rare candy, but that would be insane. Pretty good luck avoiding those trainers, though. All right, there's the 115 speed Espeon. All right, 128 speed, unfortunate. 129 speed Alakazam. Used Reflect again. Yes, used Reflect again. Last time it also used Reflect, and Reflect prevents her from winning. I just have so much attack. All right, so the reason I did poorly last time, I think, is because I did not use... Like, I was scared of setting up on Pidgeot, but I think Pidgeot is the only one to really set up on. Mirror move? Oh my god, that worked out really well. All right, I think we're good now. Reflect again? Last time it hit me with Psychic. I think we're gonna be perfectly fine now. Last time we got hit by Psychic, and that was too big a deficit to come back. It felt like we were on the edge of our feet every single attack, and apparently that's just not going to be the case this time. I don't know if Earthquake's enough, but Cross Chop, this is the reason why we keep Cross Chop, is for these matchups right here where we're uncertain if we can knock a Pokemon out. All right, and our one change is gonna be Protect. It's gonna cost us a little bit of time. All right. Protect over Cross Chop. 44 Rest over Earthquake. Okay, Fly. Crap. All right. Well, Mew was 111. Mewtwo was 112. Furt was 113. I don't even think we're gonna be able. We're not even gonna be able to even attempt Furt time. But I think after Furt, there's a pretty big gap in 4th place, so there's a good chance we can get 4th place. What's the 114? That is return power. There's an R in the letter, if you notice. The R is return. Okay, rare candy. All right, we're gonna be the exact same level as last time. No, it's not a bug. Badge boost. Oh crap, I don't have the quick claw on. No, sorry, not badge boost, but type boost. Type boost and badge boost. Nope. That's not the quick claw. That's the pink bow. Well, I just got 2 resets for literally holding the wrong item. Oh, very smart. All right. Protect immediately. All right. Meditate. Okay, well, that's really unfortunate. I literally got fully paralyzed every single move afterwards. Could not have gone worse. Okay, well. Alright, come on. Come on, quick claw, quick claw, quick claw. Dang it. As long as we don't get paralyzed on Pikachu, we've given up on rest. It's just don't get hit by Charm. Make sure you get one meditate and then just pray. Just pray. We got it. We got the quick claw. Wow. Charizard survives 2. Okay, well, Snorlax is next, so I mean we get to rest. But Body Slam does a lot more than you would expect. What am I? Why did I do that? Oh, maybe 2 meditates. Maybe I need 2 meditates because of Charizard. That's unfortunate. That just didn't happen to us last time. No, not paralysis. Okay, well, still, I mean, we still have to get the quick claw regardless, so I guess it doesn't particularly matter. It just adds a layer of being paralyzed on top of everything. Right, meditate. Meditate, okay. Rest immediately. I'm sorry, but I hate being paralyzed. No, thank you. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope. Well, the time to beat is 120, so still a lot of time. 1, 2. Okay, well, I got a quick claw on Pikachu. That's not a good sign. Okay, 2 thunder misses and then followed by a paralyze. Okay, screw it. We're just gonna. Okay, well, just fully paralyzed a bunch of times. Okay. Okay, come on, quick claw, quick claw, quick claw. Come on. Dang it. Yeah, there's a whole lot of room for things to go right and wrong in this run, and it all starts on red. I don't even think I can survive a wing attack now. Oh boy, I got a quick claw on Pikachu. That's not good. Come on, quick, quick. Oh my god, we got a quick claw. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, we've got so much HP. Oh my god, we got a quick claw on Charizard. Oh, he's doomed. He's doomed. Oh my god, we got. Oh well, no, we're faster than. Really? Really? And then I just tried to meditate and like, of course. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! 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 I didn't even have to get pulled fully. Why? Fully paralyzed. I got paralyzed and then fully paralyzed immediately. Like this Espeon, like, yeah, it's great and all, but you know, oh, I got the back-to-back, yay. Okay, well, yeah, we already knew that was gonna happen. Amnesia, okay. Sure. Oh, okay. And then he takes in Sunlight. All right, we're gonna get hit by a Surf. Okay, we're just gonna Quick Claw. Oh no. Okay, that's just straight up. We're faster. Okay. We saved 1 minute. Despite our superior overworlding, our superior immediately knowing the strat to use, we saved 1 minute just because of worse luck. Oh. Well, it's consistently inconsistent, you know? Maybe you're just doomed to get 10 resets on red, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, so 119 puts us at, okay, what's our game tie? 450. Well, it's not 453, it's like 451 or 452, somewhere in that range. I always pause it for the completion screen, so this is not an accurate time. Okay, well, it's just straight up faster than Alakazam. Okay, yeah. So we got 4th place. That's pretty good for a Pokemon that has a glaring hole in the shape of a little cat dog. Is it confirmed if the EV evolutions are cats or dogs? I think they're cats, but regardless, that was the bane of Machamp's existence, was a little cat that knows Psychic. But we'll take it. They were foxes? What? Okay, well, that's a hot take, right? I mean, that cannot be confirmed, right? Wow. I don't even think Flareon looks like a fox, and Flareon's the closest thing to you know, a real fox in color. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, we gave it 2 runs. Unfortunately, Espeon and Snorlax had other I mean, they had other plans in mind. We could not best them in a 1v1, even though I got the Quick Claw 2 or 3 times on Espeon. No, 2 times. But I mean, at least we got back-to-back attempts with Quick Claws, so that's good. But anyways, thank you guys very much for joining us. I appreciate it. It was a relatively good run. I think that the early game being that consistent, and by early game I mean the whole game up to blue being that consistent, was a surprise. I don't think anybody saw that coming on how good that early game was. So I think everyone learned something here. So have a nice night, guys, and I will see you tomorrow, where I believe we are playing something with Ike. You guys can look that up. I am not going to be doing it right now. I'm actually quite tired. Good night. Bye.